Imagine a weapon that can identify a target, make a decision, and fire in just zero point 0.3 seconds. No human pulled the trigger, no human said yes, no human said no. This is not science fiction. This is where artificial intelligence and warfare are heading right now. The question is not can we build it, the question is should we? So let's understand. So hello, I am Sawan Patel and I am the second year AIM student at Charusat University. Today I will explain you the AI ethics in military and defense where technology meets consciousness. There are 5 sections. I divided the 5 sections. So first let's start with section 1, the rise of AI in defense. So military across the world, the US, China, Russia, Germany, India are pouring billions into AI powered defense and systems. AI is already being used for surveillance, cyber warfare, predictive threat analysis, and etc. The US Department of Defense alone has invested over $1.8 billion in AI programs since 2020. But under that promise, there are cracks. Now, let's understand section 2, the 3 big ethical dilemmas. Let's understand the first dilemmas. First is accountability. Thank you. When autonomous weapon makes a wrong call and civilian die, who is responsible for this? The programmer, the AI, the government, the general who deployed? I don't think so anyway. But right now, there is no clear legal answer, and that silence is dangerous. Dilemma 2 is bias in our algorithms. AI systems are trained on historical data, and history is full of bias, as we know that. In conflict zones, biased facial recognition has already led to wrongful targeting. Dilemma 3 is the autonomy threshold. We are debating how much decision making power should AI have, but should a machine be allowed to decide to take a human life without humans saying yes? This is crazy, right? This is called meaningful human control and debate. And it might be the most important conversation of our generation. Now, let's understand the real world cases. First is in 2020, an UN report suggested a Turkish-made autonomous drone may have attacked target in Libya without human command. This is crazy, guys. It was the first suspected lethal autonomous strike in history. Also, we have the second case that Israel's Iron Dome used AI to intercept incoming rocket, but it keeps human in the loop. For the final decision, this is called considered a responsible model. Even the people building the technology are drawing more lines that say some things. Like now, what is the solution? So the solution is so what's the path forward? Here are the 3 frameworks that ethics and policymakers are pushed for. The first one is a meaningful human control. Every lethal decision must have a human authorization step, no exception. Second is international AI arms and treaties. Just like a nuclear weapon, have the nuclear non-proliferation treaty. We need a global agreement on autonomous weapons. The UN is already in early discussions. Ethics by design. AI defense system should be built with ethical constraints from day one, not pitch in after deployment. Transparency, explainability, and civilian protection must be hard coded the priorities. Now, last section is about what's the bigger picture. Here is what really it stands. War has always been brutal, but there were always a human consciousness at the center of it. Fear, hesitation, mimicry, and regret. When we had the power to machine, we just change warfare. We change what it means to be responsible for another person. AI doesn't have nightmares, it doesn't carry the weight of its decision. We do, and that's exactly why we. Not the algorithm must remain in a control. Right? Now, so what's the conclusion? So conclusion is that AI in defense is not evil, it's not magic, it's not tool. And like every powerful tool in history, from gunpowder to nuclear energy, what defines us is not a tool itself, it's the wisdom we use to pilot it. The future of AI in warfare is being written right now, right? By polymakers, by engineers, by atheists, and so on, by people like us. right? So the question is not what AI can do, it's what we allow to do. Thank you.